Hello everyone, this is Deepthi M from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering of Department CSE AI, Section Infinity and the subject Introduction to Civil Engineering. And my topic for today is centroid, to locate the centroid of any asymmetrical plane. Now, first let us study some basic concepts of centroid and later we'll solve the problem related to the centroid. Now first let us study what is centroid axis, then the importance of centroid and also the differences between center of gravity and the centroid. What is centroid axis? A centroidal axis is an axis that passes through the centroid of a cross section. The centroid is the center of gravity of an object or the point where the force of gravity appears to act. There can be an infinite number of centroidal axes, but two of them are the principal axes. Now let us study the importance of centroid. A centroid is a geometric center of a geometric object, a one-dimensional curve, a two-dimensional area, or a three-dimensional volume. Centroids are useful for many situations in statics and subsequent courses, including the analysis of distributed forces, beam bending, and shaft torsion. Now, let us see the differences between center of gravity and the centroid. Center of gravity. Center of gravity of a material body is a point that may be used for a summary description of gravitational interactions. The center of gravity of any body can also be determined by a simple procedure. Now the difference centroid. The centroid of a plane figure is the arithmetic mean position of all the points in the figure. Informally, it is the point at which a cutout of the shape could be perfectly balanced on the tip of a pin. I hope you all understood about the centroid. Now let us solve some problem related to the centroid. Problem number 1. Determine the position of centroid for the lamina with a circular cutout. For determining the position of any centroid, first thing we need to check whether the given figure is symmetrical or not. In this, given figure is not symmetrical. Either in horizontal or in vertical, it's not symmetrical. So, hence we move on finding the central axis, that is y bar and the x bar. Now let us locate the x-axis and the y-axis. In the vertical line, let us take it as the y-axis. In the horizontal line, let us take it as x-axis. If in the given figure, if the central axis are not located, we need to locate either one as the y-axis and other as the x-axis. Then the next step, we name the components and dissolve the components. Dissolve the components and name them. So, the first component will be the rectangle, then the semicircle, second component will be the semicircle, third component will be triangle, and the fourth one will be the circle. Now, come let us resolve the components. Now, first let us take the rectangle. So here the breadth of the breadth of the rectangle is 60 mm plus 60 mm, that is 120 mm. And also in the height of the rectangle, it's 100 mm. So area of the rectangle is length into breadth. that is that will be 120 into 100 will get 12,000. Now let us find out the area of the semicircle. Area of the semicircle will be pi r square divided by 2. That we will get pi into 50 square divided by 2 will get 3926.9. Now let us find out the area of the triangle. Area of triangle will be of into base into height. So breadth will be 120 and the height will be 60. So half into 120 into 60 will get 360. Now let us find the area of the circle. Area of the circle will be minus pi into 20 square, that we will get it as minus 1256.64. Now let us find out the centroidal distance of x-axis. Of the rectangle. In this centroidal axis, in the x-axis it will be b by 2 and in the y-axis it will be h by 2. Now we have to find the x-axis, centroidal distance of x-axis. It will be b by 2. That is 120 divided by 2, we get 60. Now we'll find the centroidal distance of semicircle of the x-axis. Will get 120 plus 4 into 5 divided by 3 pi, that is 4r by 3 pi. Centroidal distance of x-axis in semicircle 4r by 3 pi. Now let us find out the centroidal distance of x-axis of the triangle. It will be 1 by 3 into 120 equal to 40. Same thing we'll find out the centroidal distance of x-axis in the circle. It will be 60. Now we'll find the centroidal distance of y-axis in the rectangle. We get here b by 2 and here h by 2. In the y-axis we get h by 2, that is 100 divided by 2, that is 50. In the semicircle also the same thing. We get 100 divided by 2 will get 50. In the rectangle will get 100 plus 1 by 3 into 60. And the centroidal distance of y-axis in the circle will be 100 divided by 2, that we will get it as 50. Now let us find out the moment of area about x-axis and the moment of area about y-axis. For finding this, we need to multiply area into the centroidal distance of x-axis. In the first component rectangle, we need to multiply area into centroidal distance of x-axis, that will be 12,000 into 60, we get 720,000. Now in the semicircle we need to multiply area into centroidal distance of x-axis. We'll get 554,569.53. Same as it is in the triangle, we find area into centroidal distance of x-axis. We'll get 144,000. Same in the circle, area we have to multiply area into centroidal distance of x-axis, that is minus 1256.64 into 60 will get minus 75.398.4. Now same as it is, we need to find out the centroidal distance of y-axis. So in the rectangle we multiply 12,000 into centroidal distance of y-axis, it's 50. 12,000 in 50 will get 6 lakhs. Same in semicircle we get 3926.9 into 50 will get 196.349.5. In the triangle we have to multiply area into y-axis, 360 into something, we get 432,000. Same in the circle, we have to multiply area into centroidal distance of y-axis, minus 1256.64 minus of 75398.4, sorry, into minus 735,398.4 will get minus 62832. Now we have to find out the summation of a, summation of ax and summation of ay. Well, in summation of a we get, and in this we have to add three components and one we need to subtract it by the three components. And in summation of a will get, by adding these three components minus one component will get 18270.35. Summation of ax will be 1343,171.13. Summation of ay will be 1165.517.5. Now we need to find out the x bar and the y bar. In the x bar, summation of ax divided by summation of a equal to 1343,171.13 divided by 18270.35. We will get 73.52 mm. Same as it is, we need to find out the y bar. In the y bar, summation of ay, that is this thing, moment of axis about y axis, 1165.517.5 divided by 18270.35 will get 63.79 mm. We got the answer of x bar and the y bar. Hope you all understood this problem. Thank you all. Please do like.